Hi, I'm Commander Shepard, and this is another beautiful person in our series of beautiful people. We're here today with Jerry Goldsmith, the name synonymous with perfection in music and movies, is here with us today. Mr. Goldsmith, I'm Commander Shepard. How are you today?
Well,
And we'll get his answer when we come back. Welcome back. We're here with Jerry Goldsmith. Now, Mr. Goldsmith, before the break, I asked you how you were doing today. When were you born?
1929.
What month?
February
What day?
the 10th.
Mr. Goldsmith, if I may, where were you born?
Los Angeles, California.
Incredible! Mr. Goldsmith, can you tell me a bit about your childhood?
Well, I was raised by my parents. My mother was a school teacher and my father was a structural
What were their
engineer.
names?
My mother was Tessa and my father was Morris.
And when exactly did you start playing music, Mr. Goldsmith?
I began with the piano at the age of 6.
6 years old, Mr. Goldsmith, you are an incredible, incredible, beautiful person. Now, if you can answer but one question for me, I'd like to know, who is Jerry Goldsmith? The musician, the career. When did it start and where did it go?
Well, I was training to be an elite mercenary at
No, Mr. Goldsmith. We're talking about your music career.
Oh.
Music.
Well,
Yeah.
I began in 1950 at CBS Music Studio as a music clerk.
Music.
Yes. Yes, that's actually when I started composing music for The Twilight Zone.
The Twilight Zone, eh? Did you work with Stephanie Meyer?
No, actually, I worked quite closely with director Rod Serling. We developed quite a good work relationship.
Wait, you mean you didn't... I'm talking about the books. New Moon, Twilight, Eclipse. The fourth one. You didn't do anything with Robert Pattinson?
No. Well, I stayed with CBS until 1960, producing television shows, and then is there something wrong, Commander Shepard?
No, it's fine. Just keep going.
All right then. Well, yes. After 1960, I left CBS and signed on with Revue Studios. Then I began composing for some films. I guess one of my most notable early films was in 1963. Actually, I won an Oscar for John Huston's film Freud.
Are you even a fan of Twilight?
Commander Shepard, are we still gonna do this interview?
I'm good. Well, yeah, we're good. Mr. Goldsmith, Jerry. Can I call you Jerry?
You can call me Jerry.
Jerry, let's talk about some of your great achievements.
My greatest achievements?
Yeah.
Well, I was nominated for 18 Academy Awards. Films like Patch of Blue, Planet of the Apes, Papillon, The Wind and the Lion, Star Trek, Hoosiers, Basic Instinct, and The Omen.
The Omen. You won for The Omen, didn't you?
Ah, I did.
Yeah, that's great. Jerry, is there any movie that you would say is your favorite, just in general, your favorite movie?
I don't have favorite movies. I either like the movies or dislike the movies. What was your favorite movie?
My favorite?
Favorite movie?
A Patch of Blue? Yeah.
You're lying.
We'll be right back with Jerry Goldsmith.
Come on! Let's move it!
That, of course, was a clip from Aliens, which Jerry Goldsmith composed the music for. Now, Mr. Goldsmith, Jerry, I'm going to throw out a couple terms for you, see if you can catch them, per se. Space. Traveling. The depths of the universe. Sigourney Weaver. Stomach splitting open. Spock. Captain Kirk. Does this ring any bells for you?
Well, of course.
Of course, Mr. Goldfish, Jerry, I'm referring to science fiction. Can you take us through one of your works?
Well, Alien was fairly interesting. It really gave me an opportunity to use instruments and not make them sound like themselves. I also had the opportunity to use sort of exotic instruments like the shofar, steel drums, and a serpent.
You mean an actual snake?
No, it's a tuba-like wind instrument.
Oh, I see. You also did work with Star Trek as well, right?
Well, actually, I take it off. As I was saying, I've done the main themes for several of the Star Trek movies, as well as the main theme for Star Trek Voyager. And funny thing, with The Next Generation, they actually adapted the main theme from Star Trek The Motion Picture, the first movie, and adapted it so it was the main theme of The Next Generation. So I guess you could say technically I've done the theme for that one as well.
Well, let's have a listen to the main theme of Star Trek Voyager. Well, that was great. Mr. Goldfish, thank you very much for coming to the show. I don't know what else to say. I'm just, it's too bad you're not a Twilight fan.
Come now.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
How could I possibly not be a Twilight fan?
Wait, well, Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Team Edward. To the end of time.
Open your eyes, I see. Your eyes are open. Where no disguise for me. Come into the open. When it's cold.